We're live. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Sports Distraction Podcast. Do you like $50? Do you like sports? If you like $50 and you like sports, if you match these two criteria, follow me on Twitter or Instagram at sports_pod100, and we will have you on the podcast for $50. Do you have? Are you
Also,
normal?
you have to be cool.
You have to be normal. I tweeted that out from the podcast account. If you are a normal person and you like sports, do our podcast for $50. Or if you're a nice person, just do it for free. The fuck?
Yeah, don't be a bitch.
Yeah. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify if you're not an Apple user. Check out the YouTube. I haven't been uploading there, but I will upload this in the past 2 episodes tomorrow or today.
All in one slump.
Yeah, YouTube favors that when you don't upload for 3 weeks and then 3 videos at a time. They actually
Yeah, that's consistent. That's not weird.
This is good for our algorithm. YouTube can fuck off. I was actually thinking about that at work today because there's some drama with I saw just a random name on Twitter, so I clicked on on the trending part of Twitter, and it's oh, this person finds himself in hot water, and it's a YouTuber. It's how does this enter your mind as I need to care about this?
You're done.
This is so stupid. But it's
I watched this by my own choice, and now I'm pissed.
Yeah, I'm pissed at the guy that makes the haha video is actually a jerk. Yeah, you can just...
You know how, you watch something and it's their fault?
Yeah.
What?
All right. Well, it's like you say, it's like when people complain about oh, Twitter sucks now. It's yeah, you don't have to follow these people that just post the brain melting shit that makes you mad. You can just
that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't look at it. Well, I gotta look at what?
What do you
gotta look at it, man.
This guy, you're a little piggy and you like being mad.
Yeah, people have to start to admit that they enjoy being pissed off. They enjoy that state of mind.
Yeah, Schadenfreude. Isn't that what that is?
I'm mad. It's
no,
okay.
That's not what that is, but whatever. But yeah, the only Twitter accounts you should follow are ours and the ones that post cute foxes, owls doing things, birds,
nice.
That are spotted on my trail hike, those kind of. That one old man that posts pictures of the vegetables he grows. That guy's a good.
Nice.
It's a giant piece of rhubarb. That's a cool guy. And that's it.
Does he grow rutabaga?
Well, it's I'll see people. It's following 4,000 people, and it's I follow 170, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm this is too many fucking people. This is how am I? Yeah.
I am plugged into everything that's ever happened or ever will happen.
I can't. How am I going to keep all these plates spinning? This is too much info for me from all these different.
If every person I follow posts one thing a day, I have 4,000 things.
Yeah.
To see a day.
A lot of people post more than once a day. Let me tell you.
Well, that's exactly it. It's hell, can't keep up.
A lot of people that work at unemployed are on Twitter a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of people right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, but I mean the gainfully unemployed. They're yes, finally.
Purposefully, I don't want to work. Yeah.
Yeah, that could never be me unless there was a situation where that could be feasible, in which case I would immediately do it.
I don't want to work.
Oh, I don't have to work? And you just fuck, we were talking about the lottery at work the other day because some custodian in near where I live, Cambridge, they won 200,000 on the whatever the fuck.
Ooh, nice.
The big wheel or whatever the hell, the Wheel of Fortune one.
A nice little house there for you.
The big spin, he won 200K on.
Oh, nice. That would be crazy.
And it's you wouldn't even, none of you idiots would hear from me again. The one guy, Doug, he's like, all right, fuck it. He doesn't know how to operate his shit. But the one guy, fuck, I'll probably have to take that out.
Big
Whatever.
D.
Yeah, he's like, I wouldn't. Oh, I'd keep working. It's like, you're so stupid. You're an old
I don't
man,
know.
and you would
You
keep
have to
working.
keep working. Oh,
No,
okay, maybe not at his age, but for
nope.
us, we would have to keep working, but not this job.
It's
Different job.
not true. What you do, you spend $1,800 buying a flatbed trailer, then you start a moving company. I'm just kidding. I just do like one of the TikTok Econ 101 Twitter or TikTok accounts.
This works.
What you do
Seriously.
What you do is you become like a buyer for Amazon, and you're 48 and you spike your hair and wear an Under Armour t-shirt that's way too tight, and you go to Marshalls and you say you buy 18 versions of the Baby Alive doll that are going to sell for $4 more on Amazon. So you
There we go. That's like $75.
the
Profit.
caption is always like my $1 million side hustle. It's like that you're probably doing that at least like 11 hours a day to make a profit. So this is a side hustle.
This is my side hustle. It takes 80 hours a week.
This is a side hustle. When I'm not sleeping or at my full-time job, I'm doing this. And before we get into basketball, because there's actually a decent amount of stuff to talk about, I want to get your opinion on something, because I had a grievance with, Lord forgive me, I'm back on my bullshit. I went on Reddit and
Nice.
I finally saw something, a place where no one should ever go and shouldn't exist. I was on Reddit and I forget what the post was, but I commented that now this might throw some people. I wash my hands before I pee.
Is that you commenting that?
I do this. I commented this when I go at like in a public. This is obviously pre-COVID. Post-COVID, I wash them before and after. But in normal life, I would only wash my hands before I pee and then leave. And a lot of people took issue with this.
Yeah, you should be doing the opposite.
But what? Take me through it. What's happening? Because in my mind, my hands are dirty. I do not want to be handling myself with dirty hands. And it's not like I'm grabbing my entire dick and balls to pee, and I'm not touching anything. I'm touching the zipper and button of my pants.
Right. So some people are like grabbing their dick, and so if they don't wash their hands after, they're basically touching their dick and then touching things.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross.
Me, I just pull the waistband down, and since my dick is 0.3 inches long, it just sticks straight forward.
Well, I know that's not true, but that's true for me, and I can tell you that is true. It just kind of sits and looks down at the exact same angle all the time.
It doesn't have
perfectly.
It doesn't have the faculties to be able to move. So a thing.
Oh no, there's liquid coursing through it now. It's like it doesn't matter.
So just a little sidebar for all the folks at home. If someone's like, "Oh, my dick is small," you can just riff on that and also make fun of them. Don't completely take the momentum from it. Be like, "No, actually, it's me." It's like, "Oh yeah, that's way funnier." No, actually, that's me. Oh,
I'm the funny guy.
This is the all right. Matt's calling an ISO play, I guess. I better clear out for him to.
I'm just gonna stand here with my arms like kind of in the formation to receive a pass.
No,
I'm just gonna watch 30 seconds of the play.
No, you get the ball and you call ISO, and then you just whip it at the ref, and then like that's you. It's like, okay.
I just whip it as hard as I can at the backboard, and it just boings everywhere, and then time runs out. It's like, well, guess we lost that one, boys. Close. Yeah. We were down by 1. If I got even 2 points, we would have won the game. But
all right, all right. And they give the riff to Matt. Oh, and he has to clear his throat. Oh, that's maybe next time.
Well,
and the sports
he just stood there.
And the sports distraction fans go home with their heads hung low again tonight. Yep.
It's a bunch of people that have hope.
Yeah.
They're so filled with hope. It's like, this is gonna be good.
Come on, Matt. You got it, man. Oh no, somehow his shoes are tied together and he fell over. And then his yeah. But yeah, what do you to circle back to what's really important, what do you think of wash hands before but now I've advanced and I do before and after pee?
Just wash hands after.
That's
Don't
weird.
wash hands before.
That's weird to me though. Why are you touching?
What are you? You say you're not touching yourself. You're only touching the outside of your pants. So
Yeah.
why do you have to wash your hands beforehand?
So I'm not touching my pants with dirty hands, I guess.
Dirty hands how? Don't you wear gloves?
Yeah, not all the time. Yeah, so I brush my teeth, I comb my hair, I put my gloves on. Or sorry, I dip my hands in the solution that burns all the. Then I put my gloves on.
So before and after, obviously you're getting everything. But if you had to only wash your hands once, after, because then you know you're leaving the bathroom clean.
Yeah.
And then you dry off your hands with a paper towel, and you open the door with the paper towel in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully there's a garbage near the door, and you can just toss it in, and then you're out of there.
Yeah, that's true. My girlfriend's in the other room. Have you guys started recording yet? Should I yell I'm doing my art in here at her?
She's actually at home?
Yeah, she's in the other room.
Oh, shit. Is she off today?
Yep. So let's get back to podcast material.
Yeah. Sorry. That actually interests me.
Well, yeah. This normal bullshit we're talking about is boring. Well, she's home. What the? No, but yeah. So my brothers were out there. People only washing their hands before pee. But I'm uncomfortable as hell in this chair. Doing these over Zoom sucks. By the way, I've realized.
Why? Because my couch is like uber comfortable.
It's not even that. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I joked about it the one day, but the riffs are better, and my legs are sore because I was getting strong on my lunch break today.
Oh, where's your LBs at?
I'm still incredibly fat, but I squatted 270 today, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Which is about.
At least I feel strong. Like, yeah, at least something.
I'm getting muscle and fat actually, so it's actually fine.
Yeah.
A funny thing people say. A very common thing is muscle weighs more than fat, which is a hilarious thing because it's like it's what weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of cement. A pound is a pound, my friends. So
if you look down and you weigh, well, okay, well, I will say if you're 200 pounds and you're just lean muscle, that's great. If you're 200 pounds and you're a pudgy pudge,
you'd still be 200 pounds. You would still be 200 pounds. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Muscle is denser than fat. I'll take that. I'm a facts guy now. I'm getting really into facts.
Really?
I've been getting into the arena of ideas, parentheses, Twitter, and just really.
God damn it. Twitter's the worst.
Really learning. What do you prefer, Twitter or Reddit? Which is worse?
Well, I was about to say, you yam on fucking Reddit and Twitter's the same.
No, it's so funny. I've heard rumors that TikTok is just nice to be on, and like everyone, and then the people on Twitter are like TikTok is stupid, and it's just nice.
It's just like it's catered to whatever you want.
Yeah, which people have lost the plot of on Twitter, where it's like, yeah, you can just follow who you want and interact with who you want, and then somewhere along the way they're like, no, I have to follow the guy that I hate. I have to follow the stupidest guy of all time, but not in a funny way. I follow the stupidest guys of all time that are funny, not the.
There's also the problem with it being catered to you, because then you're just kind of in your own little weird bubble world.
Yeah.
And you're not really,
which is kind of fine.
Any new ideas. You're just kind of, yeah, me. This is exactly what I think. That's what they think, and yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm not mad at that though.
It can be shitty.
Well, because like being faced with new ideas
But
is
just use
difficult.
it for the laughs. That's
Yeah,
all you use
exactly.
it for.
I'm just trying to goof around. I'm not trying to be presented with new ideas. For example, a new idea at work
Yeah.
that I was presented the other day from a fellow custodian. I was thinking this, and it's like, oh, as soon as one of these people is thinking, I'm on edge. I'm like, oh no. It's like, because like
Oh no,
you
this is
see,
bad.
yeah, this is I'm gonna laugh at this because it's so racist. Is what that's and it's
Yeah.
I laugh because I'm scared that a person like this exists. That's why I'm gonna laugh. But yeah, I was doing a lot of thinking, and white lives matter too. It's like, yes, dude,
Uh,
just pounding the turbo button on
uh,
getting out of there as fast as I can. And he's like, yeah, my wife disagrees. I'm like, oh,
uh,
your wife is a thinking, reasonable human being.
my wife's black, and she
Yeah,
doesn't
could you
agree with
imagine?
me.
No,
It'd just be hilarious. Your wife is black,
yeah,
and you're saying white lives matter.
it's
Well,
the
yeah,
it's the
yeah,
Dave Chappelle's blind Confederate guy.
yeah. Blind racist. Yeah.
Blind racist, yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I'm not open to new ideas when that's the case. New ideas I to
Yeah, we should put the caveat in of new good ideas.
hang on, can you hear me all
Yeah,
right?
you're
This is
perfect,
just a
buddy.
I'm
It
okay.
only ever lasts like a
My
second.
Zoom. Okay. The new
It's all
idea
good.
that a second where you have to fill time, which I'm not comfortable having happen.
It's like help.
Oh no. Oh no, Matt has to fill time.
I feel like I'm
Oh no.
floating in the
And
ocean, nothing around me. Oh
yeah.
God.
Yeah. New ideas I am open to though are talking about basketball.
I love basketball.
But in this just this devilish season that no one seems to be happy with or fucking with whatsoever. Uh just plagued by injury. I'm sure you saw the other day about our dear friend Christopher Boucher from Montreal,
You're gonna
Quebec.
be blown away. I watched that whole game.
Who'd they play
The
again?
Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets. Yeah, that was a good game because
That
it's
was
like, oh,
so
this is
good.
gonna be a joke how bad we lose, and then
And you know
holy
what?
shit.
For first quarter, you're like, yeah, here it is. These guys can just
Here we go.
score regardless of what you do. They just put the ball in, put
Score
the
at
ball in, put the
will.
ball in. I'm like, oh my God. But then,
Well, because that's the thing. It's like, oh, Harden and KD are out, but then Joe Harris is just going off.
yeah, the guy gets,
So it's like, oh, do you
what did
think?
he get? 4 for 4 from the 3-point
Yeah,
in the first,
four for
like,
four in the first
6
quarter.
minutes.
First quarter, I think he went 4 for 4. I can't remember though, but yeah, but which was a good game. It was a nice game to watch because it's like, holy shit, we won, which unfortunately goes against Tank Commander Masai Ujiri's plan.
Well, I just looked at the thing. It's like Toronto's tied with 4 other people with the same amount of wins, and it's the 10th spot, right? That's the last
Yeah,
spot for the play-in. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
top
gonna be
10
close.
because it's who's it? Us, the Wizards, the Bulls, and who else? Who else has 23 wins?
It's 24 wins. Give me one sec.
Who else has 24 wins? I saw a nice stat. Phil Jackson, former coach of the Lakers and Bulls. He said if a team gets 40 wins before they get 20 losses, those are your contenders, which is a pretty good stat. And the 3 teams that have done that this year are the Jazz, Suns, and Clippers.
And then the
So of those,
76ers and Brooklyn Nets are about to do that. They're
they have
39 and 20.
wins.
39 and 20.
Did you hear? Are you even paying attention? 40
Oh,
wins
before they get
20
losses. Before. Not after.
Goofball.
I would say they're still pretty fucking good.
Although if a team went 0-20 and then it went on a 40-game winning streak, I think okay, maybe these guys are legit as well.
First of all, what happened? First
What,
of all,
what,
how does you go 20 0-20, and then 40-0.
Yeah.
What changed?
They just give like the basic, like, yeah, it's just like a good team of guys, just like a locker room
Yeah,
thing.
just
You come in every day.
we started focusing on the fundamentals a little bit more, and we were able to turn it around. Turn it around.
Turn it all the way around.
The three teams at 25 wins are Wizards, Bulls, and Raptors.
You said 4 at the beginning, so your fault.
I did
for
say
me
4.
being
I thought it was 4.
Yeah.
I suck. The Pacers are like 27 wins.
This episode is going terribly so far. Oh, a big shout out to O'Shea Brissett, former
You know why?
Toronto Raptor.
It's because your thing keeps cutting out.
I think he's cutting out, and you keep talking over me because of it. But shout out to former Toronto Raptor O'Shea Brissett on, I think he got, I don't know if it's a 3-year deal with the Pacers, and then he fucking exploded the other game, had like 28 and 10. Very good game for our boy. Happy to see him succeed. Raptors scouting undefeated. Oh, your internet connection's unstable. Having a podcast fucking sucks. I wish I was just a normal guy. I just liked my job and had no desire to do this. I was like, oh yeah,
because this is just another reason to fuck up, and another reason to fail.
Another thing that I want to go
well. Can I
just
fail at my normal job?
No, can I just be okay at my thing?
But I wanted to pull this up because we had a couple of rookie boys in that game against the Nets.
Yes.
Had Birch playing.
Kem Birch, not a rookie, just a new Raptor.
New Raptor, sorry. And then 8 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists.
Unheard of.
3
7
for 5,
rebounds.
pretty good. And then, of course, you had Anunoby went off with 25.
Mm-hmm.
Van Vliet with 17, real solid. Lowry with 14, solid. Siakam with 27. Siakam just been playing amazing.
Him and OG have been playing well.
Giuseppe. Gillespie?
Gillespie. Or
How
Gillespie,
do you say that?
Sorry.
Gillespie,
like Dizzy
or Gillespie, yeah.
Freddie.
Yeah.
Big Freddie.
5 blocks.
Let's go. I actually
5 rebounds.
The Raptors had a very nice like Instagram post, or NBA Canada, one of them, of like all his blocks in like a super cut. And they're all good blocks. They're not like bullshit.
Clean.
Like or like he's way down in his shot like stance and he blocks it. Like these are actually, speaking of blocks, a guy who has been absolutely electric is this guy KJ Martin. He's a rookie that plays for the Rockets. He's blocked. He has like a Showtime block on the 3 tallest players in the league. So he has like a big block. Okay. He has a big block on Taco. He has a block on Boban and Kristaps.
So something to look forward to for them.
Yeah, and like, I don't. It's like, how do you, as like a young guy, you just have no fear whatsoever? Like, these are humongous.
I don't know, man. Confidence.
I'm just gonna get all the way up there. I think. I'm thinking I'm just gonna jump and block this, just real quick. I think I will. But
yeah.
It's very nice having a defensive presence.
I think they're the first team to be eliminated from playoff contention.
Yeah, the Rockets and Wolves, with the Spurs win last night over whoever the fuck they played, the Pistons. With their win, they put out the Rockets and Timberwolves. Oh yeah, but I was gonna, because like I said, Chris Boucher went out last night with a right, I think it's a right knee, or like his knee sprained his MCL, and I can't remember if that's the inside or outside ligament in your knee.
Wasn't it his ankle?
No. It's a knee.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's what it looked like twisted, was his ankle.
Well, remember that one time I was trying to heel flip on a ramp, and I twisted my ankle so hard my knee was killing me? I think that might be what happened, because it's just like your knee, something happens. You're like knee bone connected
to the next bone, and next bone down, and goes to the ankle and your foot. And
are skeletons real? My friend's mom said she got chased by one, so I was just wondering. But
I am one. I'm just a skeleton with meat water
with a
wrapped
brain.
around it, and
Meat water. That sounds like something you'd say. You say random stuff like that all the time. You're so random. But injuries suck. Stars that have missed time due to injuries, and because Trae Young hurt his ankle the other day, or ankle or knee. Kristaps tweaked his ankle, but then in slow mo, you see he also gets hit in the nuts, which sucks.
oh god.
Yeah, it's like because a lot of people are like, oh, he just went to the locker room because he got hit in the nuts. It's like, could you imagine getting hit in the balls and also spraining your ankle at the same time? It's like I'm in hell.
Oh, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I want to die. But honestly, I was thinking this.
Couldn't I have just?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Couldn't I have just broken my arm?
Couldn't I have just hit my head on the ground and something knocked loose and I died immediately instead of this happening?
Yeah, like god damn, this
But
is horrible pain.
Kristaps, I think because he's perpetually on the chopping block, trade block, because the Mavericks want a secondary ball handler to work with Luka. So I think we could somehow, if we could get Kristaps, he's one of those thin centers, which we already kind of have in Boucher, but he can hit the three, which is nice. I guess Boucher can too. But
Yeah.
because I feel like I've said this in the past, where any player that's kind of like quote like a reclamation project, where he's like coming back from injury or like he has a history of injuries or something, I go to the Raptors. I feel like our medical staff and like just our coaching is very like good for like injured like how we handled Kawhi and like just everything like that. Like I wanted us to
Not
take
only injury.
What's that? Not only injury,
Not
what?
only injury, but like people that are like, well, this is a good player, but he's had a couple of down years.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, we can usually slot them in somewhere where they can succeed.
They can excel a little bit. Yeah.
Except for Aaron Baines.
Except for Aaron Baines. I'm so sorry. The one guy
Didn't work.
Some guy on the Raptors staff kind of trashed Aaron Baines, and it's like, come on, man. It ain't that bad.
You can't do that when you work for him, you fuck.
Well, even if it's his, like, for example, if it's his last year in the league, he won a ring with the Celtics, and like he like what else do you want? You won one ring, and then he's gonna go just fucking dominate in the ABL, the Australian League, just absolutely kill motherfuckers, and then just have like a nice life after basketball. Everyone's like, yeah, he sucks.
Hey, before you go do that nice thing, and after you've already done that nice thing, fuck you.
Fuck you, Ann Bynes. Right?
Yeah, Kent.
Yeah, nice, dude. But so a list of players, stars, not just players, because these are the important players, the stars that have missed time due to injury. Are you ready? I'm gonna go through them. Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, LaMelo Ball, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jamal Murray, James Wiseman, Stephen Curry, Paul George, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Klay Thompson. Why the fuck they putting Klay in there? Of course, he's been out for 2 years. Bradley Beal, Kyle Lowry, Karl Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, D'Angelo Russell, CJ McCollum, Jimmy Butler, Yusuf Nurkic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What do you think of that? That's literally like the star player of every single team has missed time.
Yeah, like, it was too quick, so
yeah, and
didn't
like
catch any of it, but that's okay.
The league just seems to just not give a fuck whatsoever. They're just like, yeah, keep going.
Yeah, just keep playing. But the person that makes it interesting to even pay attention is out. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, the whole guy that like you like it or not, it's like you make money from this guy, your team makes money from this guy, and he's gone. I guess they're in like a unique situation where it's like, well, fans aren't coming to the games anyways. Well, I guess certainly not in Toronto.
Oh man.
It'll be nice
not in Ontario.
It'll be nice to go back to a game in probably next season when tickets are even more expensive than they were before.
It's not like I don't have the fucking money now. I can't spend my money on anything.
haven't spent money on anything by that time 2.5 years. So yeah, that's true.
Crazy.
That is,
Crazy.
I guess that is true. But yeah, fuck injuries, dude. It makes me sad. But I guess now we can get into who would you at the moment. They released their I think it was top 10 MVP rankings. The NBA.
Top 10.
Yeah, which is like you can just do top
Here's
5.
7 people that aren't going to be nominated, and here's the actual 3 you need to pay attention to.
Yeah. Well, hang the hell on for just a second here. Oh, it's only top 6, sorry. Oh wait, no, you can get let's get sorry, Legion Hoops. I'm going to Hoop Central. Are you gonna cop the vitamins by Moderna vaccine? Just kidding.
What?
Vitamins is just a designer brand, so it'd be funny if they did a collab with Moderna to release the vaccine or something. Yeah, they put out their top 10 at number. This is just truly disrespectful to Chris Paul, putting him at number 9. LeBron James, who's missed 7,000 years this season, is number 8.
Don't know how it can be the MVP. He hasn't played half the fucking season, but you know, he's in there.
Kawhi, who isn't even playing as good as Paul George is right now, is number 7. Dame at 6, which he should be a little higher. Steph at 5. This is the thing. People are really sucking Steph off because he's on like one of the best. It's obviously extremely impressive what he's doing. He's like doing like one of the best 3-point streaks ever. And then when they asked him if he was the MVP, when they asked him if he's the MVP, he's like, "Of course I am." It's like, brother, you are in the 9th seed right now. You know, like,
hey, your team isn't the best team even remotely.
Yeah, you like. I guess like then that gets into the conversation of like what dictates value for you. So it's like, oh, this guy's gonna score 1 billion points and we lose and we're in the 9th seed. But look at all those points. It's like, well, by that logic, Bradley Beal should have been the MVP of the last 6 years, or past
exactly.
however many years he's been on fucking fire for the Wizards, who've been in the basement.
That's exactly it.
Number 4, Luka Magic Doncic. Number 3, your friend Giannis. Number 2, this is where I get upset. Number 2 is Embiid, and number 1 is the Joker.
Embiid should be
number 1.
So number 1. It's
Jokic
unreal.
should be second because, and here's why. So if you go, a very interesting stat brought up by William Liu, Yahoo Sports Canada Raptors guy, or he just retweeted. I don't know if he actually posted the stat. And I don't know what the stats website it's from, so just go with me on this one, my friends.
So believe me.
So there's a stat that determines points scored per isolation play. So, but like on defense, so it's like how many points are scored against you when a player's running an ISO play. And number 4 in the whole league, which is still quite good, with 0.66 points per possession on defense, Nikola Jokic, which is pretty good because the way he plays, games played 58, so like he has like a nice sample size. Who do you think are the 3 people ahead of him? Spoiler: Joel is not one of them.
Joel Embiid's not one of them.
No.
Does Davis count?
AD, no. But I'm just gonna. There's 7,000 players in the league, so I'm just gonna go ahead and. In number 3, OG Anunoby.
Oh, bitch! How's that sound? How's that feel?
How's that feel? Jokic?
Boom!
Hang on, even better. Coming back around for the double tap. Number 2, Pascal Siakam.
Oh wow!
Let's fucking go. 2 out of the top 3 points with each have points.
Is it because he is so good? But like, does it compare?
You're going robot mode right now, my friend.
Is the number compared between how much is scored against you and how?
It's literally just points per possession on defense. So their average, I guess, so OG is 0.65 points per possession on defense, and Pascal is 0.64. And then hilariously, number 1 is Rui Hachimura from the Wizards. So wait, what? Of all those,
who's that?
You don't know Rui? What the hell? He has those beautiful Lotus, the Jordan 35 Player Edition.
But the question I had is the number compare between how much you scored against you and how much you score?
Because
or
Zoom,
just against you?
because
That's it.
because Zoom is so trash, I answered that question and you just didn't hear it. But folks, this will be the last episode of the Sports Distraction podcast because I will be killing myself tonight out of frustration. But no, it's just points per possession on defense, I'm pretty sure. If not, you can come at me in the comments, just like I was spoken to on Twitter very brashly about how actually something to do with how, because I can't even remember half the shit I say, which is a funny thing when people are like, oh, when you said this, you were wrong. Like, well, I don't remember saying it, so all right. Because on the one episode I said like 3-point shot attempts were included in field goal attempts, and someone had words with me on that one.
Which, you're like, actually, no.
I'm like, you're absolutely correct, dude. I'm sorry. I'm a little baby and I'm covered in pee. You're so right, dude. That's what I said.
My brother Matt was correct and I was not.
Actually, what I did was sent him a it's a picture of Keanu Reeves doing press for John Wick 2. And it says, I'm at the stage of my life where I keep myself out of arguments. Even if you tell me 1 + 1 = 5, you're absolutely correct. Enjoy. I just sent him that picture. And then stopped interacting with me. So if you're a fan of the show and you want to get in our DMs, expect
interact with us. I want to, pump up our numbers. But I will say, if it's even remotely negative, I will destroy you.
I will freak out. I'll throw a fit. Me and the lads at the pub will film a TikTok threatening you. But yeah, I don't know. Lord forgive me. Are you excited for the Raptors to attempt to break the Knicks win streak on Saturday?
At 1 p.m.
1 p.m. This man's still going to be freaking asleep and miss the whole thing. I'm laying out my outfit tonight in order to so I'm ready, like it's Easter.
I'm gonna try to get up.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that, but I don't know. It's just the Knicks are so fun. Like that's just gonna be a nice game to watch. I feel.
Yeah, it should be good.
That'll be nice. A couple sneaker releases, because we're a couple of shoe guys. There's this Atmos X LeBron 18 low, 2 of them. I forget what the colorways are. I think one's Sakura. Very cool shoes. But they're, of course, $1 zillion on GOAT already.
Atmos?
ATMOS. But my thing is, when will Nike get the sneakers app in Canada? Because right now it's only in the US, and people are like, oh, I took an L on sneakers today. It's like, well, at least you had the choice to try. You had the option to give it a shot and be like, you know what, maybe.
You had a chance.
You had a chance. We're in the topsoil of the ground that you are staking your claim on. What?
These shoes look crazy.
The Sakura ones, they look like future shoes.
Oh my god, those things are so cool.
They look like shoes from Blade Runner or something.
Wow.
So, for the folks listening along at home, Google that, whatever I just said, and put that in your Google and smoke it. So there's
Atmos by Nike LeBron 18 Low Sakura.
Nike? Who's that?
Nike.
Is that a guy?
Nike Low 18 La Atmos Sakura.
Is that a guy at your work?
Google that.
Hey, Lanikel, can you get over here?
Hey, Nike. Part's a little bit S back there. You gotta go fix it.
Yeah. Hey, Lanikel, can you come to the break room real quick? I gotta talk to you about something. The other day, it's funny. I joke about like it's very hard to describe this. What it's like I'm like, oh, my coworkers are so racist and stuff. But then the other day I was lying in bed and I just started cracking up thinking about an Indian guy named Computer. I'm like, no, but I'm not them. I
Not
don't,
racist.
this is just a goof I'm doing. I don't actually think these things. They say some of the most bonkers shit. It honestly rules. If you ever like, janitors are like the bottom rung of society, just pissing shit all over every bathroom you use. Unless it's like, unless you walk in and I don't know. I'm sure some are fine, but all the ones I work with, everyone I've encountered is just you're like, oh, this is a nice person, and then they're like, oh yeah, my thing. They should have done this Muslim travel ban a long time ago. It's like, oh, there it is. Okay, you were just kind to me because I'm a white guy. I'm just having
It's like,
yeah.
I don't want to be wearing a mask. Makes me look like a fucking Arab.
Oh, very good, my friend.
Huh.
I'm gonna go stand in the bathroom and wipe my hands on my pants because they're sweating so bad from that interaction.
And then in the future, well, sometimes you almost want to laugh right in their face.
Yeah.
You
Well,
just
that's like
can't.
I've told you
Like,
this. I told you this off pod because it's so extremely racist. But there was a guy playing with his dog in the field at the school I work at, and the girl's like, "Oh yeah, it was a black guy." It's like, "Oh yeah, and it's a pit bull out there too, so you know it's trained to fight." Excuse me? I literally just went like right in her face, and she's like, "No, it's true." I'm like, "No, it isn't."
no, it's true. How the fuck would you know,
What?
you moron?
Literally, what are you talking about?
Ugh, you're such an idiot.
Well, that's the worst part. It's like they look at you like, right? It's like,
Hmm?
nope. I'm
You
not.
agree with me?
You agree with me? Am I right, brother? Like, don't do that. Don't.
Don't ever include me in what you're doing.
You might be
You're
the
too
stupid.
dumb.
You might be the stupidest person I've ever met in my entire life.
You fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, you're dumb.
And then you just gotta go in on Monday and be like, "So how was your weekend?" To the stupidest person on the planet.
Was it good? You fucking moron.
Yeah, working jobs is so sick.
That's what you want to say.
It'd be hysterical if they found this and they're like, "Hey, yeah, why do you
Is
say
that
these?
me?
Why do you say these things about us?" Well, because you're stupid. I'm sorry.
Because you're garbage human.
I'm stupid, but in the right way, where it's kind of funny sometimes. But also in sneaker news, we'll wrap this one up. Every time I'm like, dude, there's so much to talk about, and then I just forget everything and like how to be funny and how to talk to a person. In sneaker news as well, Nike SB Dunk Highs Hawaii colorway, I'm pretty sure, or Maui Wowie, I can't remember.
Maui Wowie.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
I love
Beautiful.
those. Yeah. Do you think there's like something I can do to make my feet smaller so I can buy the cheaper small size off of Goat?
The nines that are way cheaper than the 9.5s.
Yeah, it's like literally. It's like why? It's like $60 cheaper to go down a half size.
And it's like what? Not even a discernible amount of material more. Like you can't even measure it.
Yeah, I think it's more to do with the width when you go a half size. No, or is that just Blundstones that are like that?
Oh, let's just say it is the width. It's still the material amount is still.
It's pretty indiscernible from.
Yeah, like it's a. The cost is in making it.
Yeah, they're still paying the guy who did it. The entire cost of the shoe is probably about $16, and I'm having to pay $500 to get it. So
it's like a small markup.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a markup on there. But it's funny. I've said this before, but the guy Phil Knight in his book, he just like the whole book is about his life, and then he just glosses over that part of Nike's history in like 2 paragraphs.
Like lovely.
Very good, Phil. Thank you for the book, sir. Yeah.
Go back to Embiid for half a minute.
Of course.
Did you see the highlight of him nearly tying the game with a full court shot?
That might have been
just fucking rims out.
The first thing, it's like that might have been the coolest thing to ever happen in basketball history if he hit that shot. And then also, it's bizarre how strong you have to be to do that. And he just did
one arm,
just one arm, just whip it the length of the court, and like he doesn't even like wind up or anything. He just like
it's
kind
quick,
of throws it overhand very quickly, and Oh, that would have been incredible.
It
They
was,
they would have had to have won in overtime if that
and
happened.
he fell like he like just fucking lied down on the court after that.
Yeah, because you're
And
fucked.
normally, if you whip it and you just totally miss, it would have been like, ah, fuck, whatever. It
But
wouldn't have bothered him. But it
mm,
fucking rimmed out.
that it,
So it was just crushing. It was so close.
he threw it too hard. That's
It's
why it
like,
rimmed out.
ah,
Well, I saw a side by side of Kawhi's 4 bounce shot and Embiid's like rim out. It's like a still of each. It's like, guess which one of these went in, and it's like
yeah,
Kawhi's the ball like basically on the other side of the rim, and then Embiid's is in the rim, and it just flies
yeah,
out.
exactly.
Yeah, man, ain't that some
Brutal.
shit? That'd be cool if trying to think of a way to become an NBA wife. Wish I was born a woman so I could marry an NBA player.
All right, whichever you want is gay. Come out now, cause
No, I
I
think
need to know.
no. I'd like to. I'd rather be a woman. And
No. If we're gonna do this, let's
no,
do it properly.
let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I want to be able to conceive a child. I want my back shot air to smell like lawn trimmings.
Yeah, and by properly, of course, mean not gay because that's wrong.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
got
like
to be straight.
I feel like a lot of the time we do bits on the show, and it's like this is like too dry of humor, where it's just like, oh, are they serious?
Do they just believe me when I say that?
Do you just mean what you're? Yeah, no. In fact, no. What a
No.
fucking home run of an episode this is. We're never going to be able to monetize this.
Oh, it'll happen.
It'll happen. Maybe that we go through some kind of like hosting change or something. Some kind
What?
of something like
Come
that
on.
happens to. I'm just kidding. Nah, I was off my game on this one too. It's because
Fuck yourself.
I had my breasts out this entire episode and have a shirt on.
I had my B cups out.
Yeah, so I was messed up. I had my B cup. So do you hear how much I squatted? I'm about to be a machine. I'm about to look like John Cena. John Cena was five. John Cena was
Yeah.
5'10". Right?
Is he?
No, I said if John Cena is 5'10". John Cena's probably he's probably like 6'4" at least.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
Mark
sure
Wahlberg's
he's pretty big.
probably closer to 5'10".
You look at him, it's like, God, that guy's small.
What a you see him on TV or whatever, and he's like standing beside like a guy. He's standing beside Vince Vaughn. It's like, dude, Mark Wahlberg's so short. He's an inch taller than me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Vince
Whatever.
Vaughn's like 6'7".
Vince Vaughn's a giant. Huge recommendation. Brawl in Cell Block 99. Just a brutal movie that Vince Vaughn is the star of. Not like brutal, like violent brutal. Not brutal like bad. It's a pretty good movie. That one, and then Dragged Across Concrete is pretty good too. But it's like,
How do you keep watching these fucking movies?
Because we're not allowed to leave the house or interact with other people, so it's like, well, I guess I'll watch movies.
Guess I'll see someone bleed. That'll make me
happy.
happy.
Because the guy who did it is like a very conservative director, but he's not one like he's just like, because like even I guess Clint Eastwood kind of does it, but he kind of tries to do like, oh, the conservative guy's like a heroic guy, but like this guy, I forget what his name is. He's just like the world is going to die kind of conservative guy. Like the world is on fire and we're letting it burn kind of thing. So he just like the worldview that he creates in his movies is just so fucking bleak, but it's very good. It's Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn. Dragged Across Concrete. Check it out.
Okay.
I also watched Perfect Blue and Paprika by that one anime guy for all my anime heads out there. Both very good.
Oh, okay.
Been on a nice movie run lately. But that's all I got today, folks. Thank you so much for listening.
Nice.
Yeah.
We out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna like it's funny that like we've been doing this is episode 52. So
51.
51? No, it's 52, I'm sure. Episode 50 was actually 50, and then 51 was Shoe Dogs, and now this one will be called the worst episode yet, probably. So this is 52. So I was gonna say, have we been doing this a year? But we've been doing 2 a week for some reason.
Yeah,
but
gotta get more. There's so much content, man. There's so much content.
Yeah, we gotta, we gotta keep up with the guy who uploads daily Minecraft videos or whatever. Yeah. Well, here's the cat. She's telling me it's time to finish up.
Nice.
Just joking. Thank you so much for listening, folks. Like I said, if you want to be on the podcast and you're a normal person who likes sports, doesn't have to be basketball. It can be hockey, baseball, football, gaming. Psych, not gaming. I don't want any nerds DMing me.
Also, you just said hockey, and that was a terrible, terrible lie.
What if someone was like, I don't know, who's a famous hockey fan? If Leonardo DiCaprio wanted to talk about the Sabres, I'd be like, yeah, of course, man.
Ugh.
Because
he's a strong man. He would cheer for them.
Well, because wasn't he at a Sabres game once or some shit? Him and the guy from Entourage. But no, because if like hysterically I just have a sponge mind, so even though I hate hockey, I have more knowledge about it than you. Because you're like, I like Montreal. I'm like, well, actually, and then I just have a stats mind. I love stats.
Yeah.
So.
But your heart isn't in it. My heart is, so.
Yeah, it's like the NBA Jam shirts where it's like dunking, 3-pointers, whatever. Yours is just heart, and that's full, and then everything else is nothing.
Just like knowledge, -1.
Knowledge, red bar. Thinking, application, red bar, heart, green bar. Yeah. Or if you know a lot about Dark Souls and the Soulsborne series, come on the podcast. Like I said, do you like $50? Do you like talking to strangers? You can have both. You can be on the Sports Distraction podcast. All right, fuckers. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
See ya.